"Hello, sun. Hello, moon. Hello, stars. You're good," God said, and they were.
Hey Wild Campers, it's Miss Carrie here, and I'm so excited to welcome you to day 4 of Wild Camp. I sure do miss you guys down in the basement. Normally I'm teaching you drama things, but today I'm going to try a craft after we talk about our lesson just a little bit. I hope that quarantine has been okay to you, and I know that you've missed school and missed Sunday school, but realize that we are praying for you each day, and I can't wait to see you again. Today's lesson, we're going to be talking about stars. And so in the Old Testament, on the very first page of the Bible, God creates the stars. And we'll talk a little bit about the New Testament as well in just a second. But I wanted to read this story to you, or this part of the creation story to you really quickly. This is on the very first page of the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verses 14 through 19. And it says, "God said, 'Let there be lights in the dome of the sky to separate the day from the night. They will mark events, sacred seasons, days, and years. They will be lights in the dome of the sky to shine on the earth.' And that's what happened. God made the stars and 2 great lights, the larger light to rule over the day, and the smaller light to rule over the night." You know that's the sun and the moon. God put them in the dome of the sky to shine on the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. God saw how good it was. There was evening and there was morning, the 4th day. So here we are on the 4th day of Wild Camp. And that is the Old Testament story, but I also want to tell you about the New Testament story. And this happens often at Christmas time when we talk about the birth of Jesus. The wise men, those 3 wise men who came from afar, followed a star. And so the star played this very important role in helping the wise men find Jesus and helping Jesus' followers who wanted their new king, and helping them to find him. So Jesus is the light of our world. We do have a lot of darkness in the world today, but you and I can be lights in the world, in other people's darkness. And then we also realize that Jesus is the light of our world. So as Christians, it's our job to bring light to other people and love to other people as best we can. Even while you're sitting at home and not able to go to school or hanging out during the summer, please remember that you can be a light into somebody's world. In just a few minutes, I'm going to get my crafts together and show you all of the things that we can do to have a light for Jesus in your own little bedroom. So, hey Wild Campers. So our craft for today is called Stars in a Jar. And this is just to remind you, to give you a little light in the darkness in your bedroom at night when you're falling asleep and saying your prayers. So I want you to gather your materials for day 4. This is a jar that I found at my house. Any jar will do. And this is a jar. You can use something that you had for spaghetti or pickles or whatever it is that you want to do, but make sure you clean it out if it had food in it, because you don't want your stars in a jar to smell like spaghetti that's old. So anyway, we are going to gather your materials. So there's a jar. You're going to have a piece of cardboard like this. You're going to have foil strips and a star chart here. There's some glue dots right here. This little wooden stick to help poke through. And of course this cute little tea light that if you flip it over and flip the switch, it will turn on. So very cute. That's going to be your light in the darkness. Okay, so what we're going to start with today is putting these 3 things in a layer. So put the cardboard down first, and then make sure that you have a foil strip down here, and lay your star chart on top of these. So I've kind of figured out the best way to do this where it won't rip too badly. So So Sarah, if you could focus on my hands really quickly, that would be helpful. I'm kind of resting my hand on here, and I'm picking up these 2 layers together and kind of poking through there just like that. So you just keep them there and poke them into the cardboard, you're gonna be good. So you can follow these little Dipper or Cassiopeia or the Big Dipper if you like, or you can just put random stars wherever you want to. It's your star jar, so you can do that however you please. What I wanted to show you is that I've already done one that has all the stars in it, but I am gonna add a couple more because I just think it's fun. And the more light we have in the darkness, the better, right? So here's a couple more. Just adding them in, really fun. You could even, like if you were, I can see you writing your name out of these little stars if you wanted to write your name or your initials, or if you wanted to draw a picture out of the stars, you could do that. But so here is the star chart. It's kind of holy, you can see. So I'm gonna put that aside, and my star chart has a lot of little holes in it. So the next thing that you do is take your glue dots and kind of peel those off of your, this is unpracticed, so hopefully it's gonna go well. Okay, so you're gonna wrap this around the outside of your jar, just like that. Put your glue dot right here on the back to give it a place that's secure, and then put one on the bottom as well. So there's that. And then you're going to wrap your star chart around your jar. Use your other glue dots to do this. By the way, if you run out of glue dots, you can just use tape. That's fine too. Whatever can secure these will be just fine. So here is our star jar. So I can see that, and I'm gonna kind of mold mine around there a little bit. And then take off the lid, light her up, and oh, it just went right in there. That's awesome. Okay, so it may be hard to see here, so we're gonna go in the dark here in just a second. Hey guys, so here we are in my closet. You can see this cute little flickering light in the darkness, and I hope when you say your prayers at night that this will remind you who the light of the world is. It is Jesus. Hey guys, so last but not least, you are gonna find in your box a planisphere. So this little tool is a great thing for you to use to look at the night sky. It looks a little complicated right now, so I'm gonna kind of show you how to use it. So this is what's called the planisphere. We have given you the correct settings for Conway. So if you were out in California, you wouldn't be at 35 degrees north, you would be somewhere else. The website, if you would like to take a look at the website and see what the world looks like from different places, it's right here. There are some instructions right here, but the main thing that I want for you to do is ask your parents or figure out with a compass or your phone which direction north is. So here's north on your planisphere. And then I want for you to take a look at the date. So you'll see that all the dates, all the months and the dates are on here. So let's say you are going out at 8 o'clock at night, and today is July the 16th. So it's 8 o'clock. It might not be very dark by then, but so 8 p.m. and here is July the 16th. And then I want you to make sure that you go outside and face north. So when you face north, you're gonna see some of these brighter stars that are parts of constellations. So here's Libra, here's Scorpius. I'm reading these upside down. Here's Leo over here. So if you're facing north and you look to your left, you're gonna see Leo right there. If you look to your right, you'll see some of these star constellations over here. So I wanna hear about if you have found these or not, because that's pretty exciting. So that's how you use the planisphere. And at the end of the day, guys, I just want to say that you are the light of my world. Like, getting to hang out with you every Sunday morning is really one of the great joys of my life. So someday, I don't know when it's going to be, but someday we'll be together again. And when that day comes, I can't wait to give you a big hug and say, I missed you so much in person, and welcome you back to church. Until then, let's go out and be the light in the world, and let's pray and thank God for Jesus Christ, who is the light of the world. I hope that you have a wonderful day at WOW Camp, and have a great rest of the summer. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Our story today comes from the book of Matthew. This New Testament story comes from around the time Jesus was born. On a cool, clear evening, 3 wise men looked into the night sky and saw a bright star. The wise men had been waiting for someone important to come into the world. They were waiting for a king. They knew that the star was a sign from God. The star is a sign that the king has been born, the shortest one said. We should follow the star and find him, the tallest one said. I'll pack our bags, the middle one said. They left their homes and traveled far to meet this new baby king. They wanted to worship him and give him gifts. Along the way, they stopped and visited King Herod, the ruler of that land. We are following the star to find the baby king, they told King Herod. Do you know where he is? When King Herod heard that the baby king had been born, he was afraid. He thought the baby would grow up and take over. Then Herod wouldn't be able to be king anymore. So King Herod spoke to the wise men. He pretended to be nice. Herod told the wise men, I would like you to meet the new baby king. Why don't you go find him and come back here and tell me where he is? Then I can go worship him too. The wise men kept following the star to find the baby. They finally found Jesus, Mary, and Joseph in Bethlehem. They were quiet so they wouldn't wake baby Jesus. They knelt beside his bed. He was so tiny. They kissed his little cheek. Sleep well, little one, they said, and they left him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Those were very expensive gifts. They were gifts fit for a king. Later, the wise men decided it was time to go home. They were planning to tell King Herod where they found baby Jesus, but God sent an angel to talk to them in a dream. The angel told them that King Herod was too dangerous, so they went home a different way instead. Jesus was indeed a new baby king who surprised the wise men and frightened King Herod. Jesus was God's promise, born for us, a gift to all people.
Hi, I'm Abby. Thank you for learning with us today. I want to close us in prayer. Loving God, thank you for sending your son Jesus to be the light of the world. We know you're always with us. Help us to shine your good light in us for others to see. Amen.